It is so important to be fully prepared when you make the big step to buy your next home. And those at the Metz Group and Statewide Mortgage, they work together. They're here to help you with what you need to know well ahead of that buying process. Joining us now in studio is Statewide Mortgage General Loan Officer Martha Johnson and B. Metz with the Metz Group. Ladies, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
This is a stressful process for a lot of people. So you it can be, but you're taking a lot of the worry out of it by putting together. It's just a simple checklist, right?
Yeah, right.
That's all.
Usually when we get a phone call in or have a client, obviously they're anxious and they want to go out and look at homes, and we always, get a little bit of the information that what they are looking for in their home and what areas of town they want to be in. But really the most important step to start with is actually getting yourself pre-approved so that you actually know what you can afford and have in your budget.
So what do buyers need to be prepared for?
Well, what I like to do is I like to interview the client, find out what their goals are, what their payment range, comfortable payment range, if they have a down payment, if any at all. We have programs that do have down payment assistance. I also too like to know exactly what type of property that they're looking for, especially to stay in communication with the realtors. What I do too then is, I like to get them pre-qualified, obviously, for their realtor. Kind of just shows a relationship that they're going to have with their realtor as well. I will, gather some minimal income documentation from them, such as income and assets. I'll pull their credit. We'll work on their financing. I'll work up the numbers, basically, and make them, work up the product that I think is going to be a best fit for the borrower based on what their goals are and what they're going to purchase. And then I'll make them an offer. We'll go over everything, make sure the terms and conditions, everybody is on the same page. And then at that time, I'll give them a pre-approval.
So when they come to meet with you, what do you recommend that they physically bring?
Actually, I'll
or anything at that point, it may already be wrapped up, right?
If we do meet face to face, and that's, in today's society, that's really not a lot of people don't meet face to face anymore. Everything is so electronic. I'm old school, so I love to meet people face to face. So, but at any rate, what I do like to see them bring is obviously income documentation, tax returns, asset information, things of that sort are the key documents for us to be able to come up with a program that's going to be best fit for the borrower's needs.
Right. And as far as a checklist of the items that you're seeking, like in that email, which they can email ahead of time, is there like a simple checklist? Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Mortgage pre-approval checklist from the Metz Group.
Yeah. And that's very simplified. As you know, I kind of did the mortgage business before, and so I just from the time that I was in the mortgage business, I knew that these were the key items that a loan officer is actually going to need. So we actually will provide our clients with this checklist. Kind of helps them to be ready when they actually do speak to their loan officer, so that they're not kind of caught off guard as to what they need and what Martha or what their loan officer is going to expect out of them.
I think too, just like the fact that you all know each other and have worked together multiple times, that has to give customers and clientele, you're able to offer more and you're able to offer more, right? Because you know what to expect, that it almost makes it more of a seamless process.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what we try to do. We try to make it as paperless as possible in as many situations as we can, and definitely seamless as possible. And that's one good thing about Statewide. Our processing team is amazing. We've got a great team of people, and of course, I love working with Red Edge.
Yeah, and you guys have been around forever. I mean, people know the Statewide Mortgage name.
Yeah, we opened our doors, and Keith Swisher is the owner of Statewide. He's amazing. And we've had our doors open since 2001, and I've been with Keith since 2012. Right now.
You have a seminar coming up, right?
Yes, we do.
That you want to let people know about. Like if you're having questions about, buying a home, this is the place to be.
Right. This is just a simple, quick blip of what we actually do offer and what you're going to need when you go through the home buying process. But we are having a seminar. It's going to be on Wednesday, September the 13th, and the doors will open at 5:30. It's going to be at Statewide Mortgage's office, and the seminar is from 6 to 7:30.
Right. Gather all your info, know what the market's like. It's that great opportunity to get all your questions asked ahead of time. Ladies, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Do check out that seminar as well. For more information, just head on over to themetzregroup.com. We're coming right back.